Whew. What are we playing tonight? We're going to just play big Skred Red Prison here. I'm not going to play Chalice because I haven't really seen a reason to play Chalice lately. Decks haven't been optimizing since the companion ban. So we're going to try this. It does sport Blood Moon. It sports some Anger of the Gods as well. And that's where I could adjust one of these, and am going to. But basically, we're going to make a couple changes on the fly here. So the changes on the fly that I want to do is I actually want to pull an Anger to the sideboard. I'm going to get rid of 2 Pillages here. I'm going to add a Seasoned Pyromancer. And then thinking about this and how this deck worked the last time, I kind of want to add like I kind of want to just add something that's almost a little bit more aggressive. And I say things like Rabblemaster or I don't know. Maybe a Walking Ballista. I think a Singleton Walking Ballista wouldn't be bad here. I think there was a point in which I was really happy if I would have had one last time. For main deck Leylines. I could get around a Glorybringer, Zale. I could do that. Or a Storm Breath. I could even potentially play 2 Glorybringers. And put 1 main, and maybe we go down something here. Darksteel Reactor. Stormbringer Glory Breath. You guys have lost it. I think this is the list I want to do, though. We have Karn Scion of Urza here and a pair of Pia and Kieran Nalars, and I think this has been really, really helpful. I wouldn't do Scab Clan. I would do Eidolon if I was choosing that. We do have the Chandra, extra Chandra Awakened Inferno. Chandra Awakened Inferno is pretty good the few times that I had it. I almost want to just ditch this Damping Sphere and like add another Glorybringer. And when we need to, just go super top end here and ditch some of the Blood Moons when it doesn't matter. So if we needed to, Anger's Blood Moons out, 2 Glorybringers, 1 Chandra, and like, you know, a Walking Ballista or something in. Sounds like a good way to adjust. No Rabble-Masters in this list. We're not going to play that style. We're not going to be hyper low ground aggressive. We're going to go try to take a chapter out of the Gruul, the Panza, the red-green kind of monsters list, shave the red or shave the green out and play this. So these are the slight changes we're going to try. And with that, let's play some Magic. It's been a little bit since I played. Didn't play on the weekend. I'm slightly addicted to our Minecraft server, but all things considered, you got this going. We're going to play some Magic. We're going to see how we do here. See how we do. Let's bring that back up. Heck yeah. There we go. Get the little banner back up. It's time. Did I check the turtle farm? No, Zale. I went to the great new pinned location on the map. The desert. I mined 2 shulker boxes of sand, and I mined almost 2 shulker boxes of gravel. I can run Eternal Scourge in this deck. You could. I don't think I want to. Yeah, people used to run Squee and Eternal Scourge. We're not planning to do that. All right, we're just gonna jam this list. Gonna jam this here. A couple Astrolabes, a Skred, and a Chandra. Nothing too crazy here. We're against Wilson. We're supposed to keep the land intact. Oops. All right, I don't really want them ramping here, so we're going to just go ahead and spread this out of the way and just pass the turn back. What do you guys think about M21 Chandra? Both +1 seem strong. It's at 5 mana. It's strong, but definitely pressing to make things a little bit difficult. All right, Glistener Elf and Ink Moth. Of course, the first deck that I run into, a Chalice on 1, would be good. It would be good. Let's go ahead and Astrolabe here. Leave the Bolt up, I think. I think I can leave the bolt up here and just pass the turn. We're not going to fire off this bolt, particularly this coming turn, but perhaps the next turn. Perhaps the next turn. They only have one blue source here, and realistically, if I could actually get this Ink Moth, it would be slightly better. I do have Blood Moon to take care of this. We'll see. Yeah, Grace. Making things happen. Distortion Strike. Can't be blocked. 2 damage in. Just sounds good. I'm gonna just take the turn back. All right, we can play a Scrying Sheets here. Let's Astrolabe. See if I can get another removal spell. 2 removal spells would be really nice. Skreds and Bolts to hit. Another Astrolabe. We'll keep going. Keep digging. The Mind Stone. We'll pass the turn. On their turn, I will attempt to shoot this. They will have a Distortion Strike and some mana open. We'll do it at their end step unless they interact with us during combat. We will see. It's a little worrisome. We could see Distortion Strike plus Might of Volcrosa and then a defense spell, and I don't think we can really beat that. We will see, though. It's okay, though. We've got Bridge in this deck, which will be good. Plus, we do have actually quite a bit of removal, so the deck is actually well suited against what we're playing here. We just need to find enough of that removal. We have passed back to our opponent. They are currently held in our main phase. Held in our main phase. Passing. There you go, opponent. There you go. Have at it. Distortion. Strike. Rebounding. Opponent's got 3 cards, plus the draw step here. 4 cards to beat me with. Currently at 2 Infect with a 2/1 Infector across the way. There's the Scale Up. I suppose I will attempt to hit this now, because scaling up here would be problematic. Now, if they defend this, which they do, Spell Piercing, makes this a 7/4. We go to 9 Infect. Problem here is I can Chandra down tick here, but that's not going to do enough. There's a Karn. I'm at 9. That's the only problem here. I'd have to be able to kill it and put a Pithing Needle out, which is impossible. Looks like we're going to game 2. Game 2. No need to show them anything else. All right. Blood Moon's going to come in. Anger's not too bad here as well. One Bridge can come in here. The Glory Bringers aren't too bad either when you think about it. Big Chandra's not good. Odd Parsley? No, never. Never. We don't need the relics. We don't need the Chandra, so that's easily these 5 right there. That'd be a pretty easy swap here. Pia and Kieran has a chump blocker, can kill things. Chandra can kill things. Blood Moon shuts off their mana base. Season Pyromancer makes blockers, helps dig. Anger's removal. Glory Bringer's removal. We have Lightning Bolts and Skreds. Basically, I'm good. Karns are the extra bridge here. We have the 1 bridge main. Let's go. That's not bad. It's definitely a lot of hate against the deck. I'm going to leave Ballista in the sideboard for a Karn to grab. Definitely could be something you would bring in. And I'd swap a Karn Scion of Urza for the Walking Ballista. Certainly could do that one. Probably the 1 card we could fit in there. That's the deck list. Very close to it. That deck list does have Koth. We have Chandra now. We have a few different sideboard cards. So keep those in mind. All right, this hand is garbage. It's only garbage because of what we're playing against, not necessarily because the cards are bad. Karn and Chandra on turn 3 just isn't going to do it. They protect, they kill the Planeswalker, they move on. We're going to mulligan. This hand's fantastic. We can easily get rid of a Glory Bringer here. Pretty positive that's fine. We have the Bolt, we have a Blood Moon, we have a Seasoned Pyromancer to dig. We'll keep. We don't worry about Wear and Tear for Inkmoth because that's their only artifact. And we have Blood Moon. This would not be the matchup to bring that in. This is foily, apparently. Skred Prison, indeed. 12 problems. How's it going? How's it going? We'll pretty much bolt anything on sight here. Especially with a Pendelhaven here. That's actually really good for us. It's not a creature. Play our land, pass the turn. What's up, Bolus? I noticed you, Bolus. How goes it? You need your Blood Moon and Bolt fix? Well, we've got it here. We've got it here. We're trying. We've passed to our opponent here. They have blue mana up. Unfortunately, I can't quite slam the Blood Moon in fear of a Spell Pierce. It might be just land and Seasoned Pyromancer ditching land and the drawn card. And we'd probably play it with the Scrying Sheets. Well, what do you got for us? Pendelhaven, Shaper's Sanctuary. Land drop, Spellskite, Slam Blood Moon. Land drop. Oh, it's no blue mana. Oh, there's a Glistener Elf. I almost don't even have to. I could just probably Blood Moon here. I should probably safely bolt this. They do draw a card. I probably still bolt this, right? It's definitely Moon now, yes. Just a question of do I bolt here? It's probably safe to do so. Just waiting for my opponent to go to the end step here. You don't want to draw them towards a green source? They have 2 gross to save it. Yeah, and then I have the Seasoned Pyromancer as chump blockers, and I'd rather them be defensive on it. I'm waiting for my opponent to pass priority back to us. This opponent is going and getting a snack every turn. Going to give it a snack every turn. That is their quad queuing. Infect Master. Quad queue. I like going the following turn Spiral plus Bolt. I mean, I like kind of bolting right now, if I'm really honest. It's Bolt and Blood Moon down. There's very little downside to bolting here. You're just thinking that, hey, I'm going to draw them a card, but we're going to draw them a card anyway. But we're just waiting for our turn back here. Just waiting for the cards back. Now I get to F6. Hey, I got the turn back. Hooray! Look at the Seasoned Pyromancers. Alright, Blood Moon. Good luck playing anything. Dryad. It's a mountain. Dryad Mountain. Dryad Mountain. Alright, we're going to play Seasoned Pyromancer before playing a land because I want to keep the other Seasoned Pyromancer. We're likely to draw into a land. There we go. That worked out real nicely. Wooded Foothills. Has it 1/1? It's a mountain. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Seeds Pyromancer. Get rid of those 2 lands. Oh, I suppose I could have played a land there because I'm playing the Seasoned Pyromancer. That's fine. I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned currently. Misty. Doo-doo-doo. Slam a Mind Stone. We'll swing for 4 damage, pass turn. I'm probably going to cycle this at end step. I actually don't even mind if they block and then they make this larger. I really don't mind. That's fine, because then I'll get tokens later. I think we got game 2 here. It's feeling fairly good. 1 forest away from them being mean to us. End step will cycle. They send in for a point of damage. Cycle. I'll Skred this now. Yes, it draws them a card. I don't really care because they're going to have to discard. And it clears the board so we don't get some weird mutagenic shenanigans going on. Blighted Agent goes away. We have 2 Anger the Gods here. Sitting at 5 mana. Can't pop both off, but can pop one of them off. 4 damage in. Opponent's at 10. 3 turn clock. Spell Pierce. To the bin. We'll attack here. Hit him for a good solid 4. We're going to go ahead and play this in. Get rid of both Anger the Gods here. Maybe hit a bolt and finish this game off. We do hit a bolt. We don't get to finish the game off, but we'll get it next turn. And there you go. Game number 2 coming our way, I think. Game 3 is where this one's going to be decided. Opponent will be on the play. We'll need to keep an aggressive removal hand. Aggressive. Aggressive. Happy Monday, everyone. Oh, it does feel like a Monday. Did you know we are halfway through June? We're not halfway through the week. We're halfway through the month. Didn't expect that one, did you? Traz, thank you for the follow. Welcome. So I wouldn't have played Spyro in that situation. I wouldn't have shown them Angers. I'm not worried about it. Let's hide info. There's no information to be hidden. There's no information to be hidden. They can assume Anger. They saw Skreds. They saw Lightning Bolts. It's pretty typical to be running that. I'm not going to make any switches here. I do know that the Wear and Tear is an option against Spellskite. Not concerned too much about that card. Really, we need to get a bridge down. We need to get a Blood Moon down. We need a removal. We'll see how it goes here. I could bring Wear and Tear in for the Shaper Sanctuary. We can theoretically cast it, but not what I want to do. This hand's it's a lot of cards. 1 lander. Let's mulligan. It says my bridge. It has 2 mountains and a removal spell. Could ditch Karn, keep Pia. I am on the draw. The Skred is tempting me here, especially since I've got one of my bridges in hand. And I have a relatively good chump blocker. My opponent's gone to 6. And they stopped at 6. Blood Moon's relatively strong, but if they do fetch for that basic, it's not going to hit as much. I think I'm still going to keep it and ditch this Karn. I'd rather be playing Pia here. Since we have the draw, I'm thinking I'm more than likely to go ahead and hit either more removal and or get a bit lucky here. Bleeding Pool here, tapped, which is good. We end up drawing one of our removal spells, so that's excellent for us. We have Skred plus Lightning Bolt here. We'll see a Blighted Agent, I presume. That's what they kept, or they kept something with this forest. So we have a Glistener Elf here. I think at end step I'm pretty comfortable with hitting this with a Skred. We'll see if they want to protect this. I have a Lightning Bolt after this. Protecting it here could be a counter. It could be something else. So they protect it with Hexproof here. This means I can still knock this off, which I will. All right. 2 pieces of removal. We did say we wanted a removal heavy hand. We happen to draw into it. Waterlogged Grove here. We have a Blighted Agent. All right. Needing land drop here. Needing a land drop. We hit our land drop. So now the question is Blood Moon or Bridge. It's probably going to be Blood Moon here to prevent this from redrawing and leaving them with just green. They have left blue open, which means a Spell Pierce could be here, and I want to tempt this with a Blood Moon, not with my 1-of Bridge. So we'll try Blood Moon here. We'll see if the last 2 cards, one of them being maybe Spell Pierce. If it is not, we do shut Spell Pierce off for this following Bridge. Piakir Nalar is looking decent as our next play, not because it blocks, but because it does threaten the ability to shoot this down. Needing another land drop. We have a scale up here. They have a 6/4 coming through. All right. So in this case, it's pretty safe to go ahead and play a Bridge. We do need a little bit of help here, but this prevents a secondary scale up killing us. We are at 6. We're going to be going to 7. We'll hope for no instant speed here. The hand went from okay to good, but it's not sitting at great anymore. Anger the Gods, Anger the Gods, Bolt, Skred, land drop are needed here, or we're probably losing this game. Opponent takes their draw. Main phase jumps right to combat and swings, hoping for no instant speed pump here. Nothing. Excellent. 7. All right. Well, we missed the land drop. We're going to go ahead and play Blood Moon. There's not much else we can do here. We are tapped out. This does keep us relatively low for the Bridge in case they do have another sorcery speed. I'm basically needing to hit runner land. They have Might of Old Krosa, though. The Bridge stopped it for 1 turn, but it didn't stop it for 2. And they get us. Well, we missed our land drop. We did go to 6 here. There's a 4th land. We had a good set of draws coming. They just got us a little bit quicker. Infect taking us down. Match 1. Match 2. Here we go. All good. All good. Well, this is an interesting hand. 1 lander. We'll probably ship this one back. All right, this looks a bit better. We'll keep this. We'll remove 1 relic here. We'll have Astrolabe, removal, and a relic. The loss was due to variance and draws. Is this the first league playing this, or is this my preferred list? This is just one of the Skred lists that we put together not long ago. It's interesting. We have Mardu colors here. Let's go ahead and play a relic down in the face of Mardu colors. Mardu does particularly like their graveyard at times. Nope, this is definitely not something you see every day. The art's really nice on this one, though. Yeah, normally we play Red Prison. Multicolored spells. Oh. Well, look. I've got a relic. Go ahead and uptick that. Alright, so we got to deal with that at some point. This is feeling like Niv. A Blood Moon wouldn't be bad. Need a Blood Moon soon. Could bolt this. I don't think I want to. I think it's got to be Niv with the pillar here. I'm going to get Thought Seized. I'll let this roll. I'm not worried about Renin 6. I'm more worried about them playing a land that fetches and not being able to pop Relic because they had the Thoughtseize played. There's the fetch land. When they uptick, Ren will pop Relic here. I don't need them to be ramping out here. They get a basic, which is smart by them. Go ahead and pop Relic. I'm going to presume that if I tapped, they would do other things. Karn's an excellent draw here. Karn can shut off their own Astrolabes if they're playing it. Blood Moon would be the best draw here. I don't hit. It's okay, though. Mind Stone down, past turn. I don't believe I want to pop the Mind Stone. We have Pithing Needle on our sideboard, which is kind of a cool one to have instead of Spyglass now, because I can actually Karn down and down tick go get this Ren in 6 and prevent this getting to 5. We'll see, we'll see. Esper Colors. Unmoored Ego. Not having any idea what my list is. We'll see what they name. I almost presume it's going to be Blood Moon. Yeah, naming Blood Moon. That's safe. That's a safe name. Alright, so we get to Karn, down tick, Ren in 6. And I think I want to shut that off. I could also Karn, down tick, and Liquid Metal. But if I go Liquid Metal, we did see already discard. I think I want to play something out, so it's going to be probably Pithing Needle. We already saw an Arid Maze, so we could theoretically try to name that. We're going to keep Mind Stone around. They take my Blood Moons. Bonus Karn here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Karn. Now we get to Karn, down tick, Pithing Needle. Down to Karn. Maybe if I draw another land, we can do all kinds of stuff. Pithing Needle. Play Pithing Needle. Name Ren in 6. Pass turn. Another land here would definitely get them Niv. I probably Karn down tick and get Blood Moon. Or sorry. I get Liquid Metal next. But if I hit a land, I could down tick Liquid Metal, Karn play Liquid Metal, and shut a land off. Oh, I'm not going to get to do that now. Thoughtseize is my Karn way. Helix is this Karn. It's a pretty good turn for them if that's what they're doing. They do. It's a really good turn. Prismatic Vista. It's a really good turn. And there's our land. Let's go ahead and cycle Mind Stone here. Play a Scrying Sheets and pass turn. Okay. So we're going to just hope that they don't have Niv sitting in hand or Bring to Light. It's not looking good. A lot of good juicy Blood Moon things. And we have Niv. It's got to be Niv. Let's see what they hit with this. Niv it is. Alright, not that card, not that card, not that one, not that one. The remaining cards all work. We don't know. Let's see here. Puts Ren in 6 to hand, Lightning Helix, Kaya's Guile, Bring to Light, and Niv. So they didn't take the Euro. It's kind of nice to actually see the game actually telling you what is obtained. We'll go ahead and Scrying Sheets here. We basically need another Karn. We're not hitting the Karn, but I can kill this if I'd like. Let's go ahead and see what the top of the library is going to give us. We'll take our Astrolabe. We'll cycle Astrolabe. Dig, 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 dig. Trying so hard. Astrolabe. Just keep going. Dig, 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 dig. Astrolabe. Skred Nibby. Pass turn. Okay. We went deep there with cards. All right, so we generally know what they have here. They can basically replay a Niv if they'd like to. They hit it to Fairy. They can bounce Pithing Needle and go get an extra land. Does so. Draws a card. So that was probably their draw step. Run in 6. Up. Vista. Crack Vista. Anything else? The answer is no. Land drop. Season Pyromancer, ditch Snow and Anger here. Then Pithing, then Relic. Doesn't seem terrible. A little extra draw here. See what else we end up hitting here. I don't think Teferi I care about. They have... Oh. Vista. Gets their snow-covered swamp here. Deciding to Fatal Push to Giles. It's fine. Kaya's Giles, sacrifice this creature before I make a token. I guess I just leave this go. Put Season Pyromancer in the yard for me later, and I have Frostwalk Bastion plus the 1 token I'm going to have here. I don't think I need Season Pyromancer here. Oh, the Exile Graveyard. That's fine still. It's still fine. Look, I got another one. Got another one. Relic redraw, Lightning Bolt to Fairy, Pithing Needle, Renin 6. Season Pyromancer, Pithing Needle, Renin 6. Let's play Relic. Let's Pithing Needle, Renin 6 again. I kind of want to just pop this Relic right now. Get one more draw. And then we can bolt. I don't think I need a bolt to Fairy right now. I can wait till next turn. I can't do anything right now because of the Teferi, but that's fine. If they end up getting a Niv out, I might want to bolt the Niv or before I Season Pyromancer. Theoretically, they could Thoughtseize this away, which would feel a little awkward, I suppose. My opponent's going to my turn instead of playing this Niv or this Bring to Light. It's kind of interesting. Allows me to take the draw here. So we have a Helix, and we have Kaya's Guile. No, they cast the Kaya's Guile. So we have a Lightning Helix. Niv, Ren, Bring, 3 cards. I mean, I just play like another Frostwalk Bastion, right? Maybe try to shoot this. Attack here. Season Pyromancer. Draw cards. Let me just start with a Bolt here on the Teferi. They can play this at instant. So land drop now. We'll just do it this way. Season Pyromancer. Dig a little bit deeper now. So yeah, they can instant speed the Bring to Light. Alright. Looks like I'm going to just pass the turn here. So theoretically, I could Chandra to kill Niv with the aid of maybe this Anger the Gods. We'll see. Bring to light at instant speed. Maybe a reason to have bolted before. Who knows? Kills my Pithy Needle. Opting to do that on their turn. That's fine so far. Gonna Helix Seasoned Pyromancer or something? Helix is an elemental. Okay. We can basically downtick this. So we can downtick and then replay new Ren in 6. Looks like that's what they are choosing to do here. Plays Prismatic Vista. This means they'll have Helix, Abrupt Decay available to them. Rainbow. Ren. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could Bring to Light or Niv here. Picks up Vista. The emblem is going to be a pain to beat, yes. But not impossible. We're at end step. Kaya's again. This is sacrifice and exile cards. Maybe I do this time around. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this time it's worth it. This does not have summoning sickness, so if they go to like Lightning Helix this, I can theoretically boot up the other one to keep the Seasoned Pyromancer around. Looks like they just want to shoot this right now. That's fine. Bastion in play. Yeah, but paying for itself, I'm still doing this anyway. We're sacrificing 2 Frostwalk Bastions here, but keeping Seasoned Pyromancer around. Which feels pretty good here with the Chandra coming down as well. Oh gosh, Karn's pretty good too. So we have a Bring to Light and a Niv to deal with here. Pretty sure I can deal with both of these, no problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play this. We're gonna do 2 damage here. And we'll Season Pyromancer as well. Alright, that takes care of the Ren and 6. We know they have 2 cards. They don't have a land necessarily. Chandra's at 4, so it's safe from a Helix. It's safe from an Abrupt Decay as well. Feeling reasonable. Karn Scion's going to be making the 0/0 artifacts, which look pretty good. They'll be a 4/4 and then a 5/5. They won't be able to kill Niv yet. If we slam a Niv here, I do have Anger plus Chandra downtick as well, which might be what we have to do. We'll see. We'll see. Battling against the Emblem, the Bring to Lights, and the Niv, seeing if we can go over the top of our opponent. Main phase. It's good to do this in main phase instead of trying to cheat it in during draw phase. All right, so we hit a whole bunch of things here. They keep Ren and 6, Kaya's Guile, Bring to Light, and Assassin's Trophy. So Assassin's Trophy can kill the Chandra. It does ramp me slightly, which is nice. All right. So we do have a Niv that I've got to beat. It's a 6/6 flyer. Opponent's got 2 more Bring to Lights to deal with. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. and 3 after. Let's play a Pia Kieran Nalar and pass the turn. We're just going to make what appear to be chump blockers right now. They might turn into a chump blocker. We'll see. So my opponent's deck is basically chock full of things that they could go get right now. We're trying to battle essentially the draw several the last 2 turns. We're going to pick up Prismatic Vista here with a Ren and 6. Choosing to Helix, it appears. Helix is Pia and Kieran Nalar. I'm going to let that go and not actually activate Pia and Kieran Nalar. This way I just use Scrying Sheets. We're going to be Karn. Lightning Helix was not one of the options. Ren and 6 was. Looks like my opponent's currently forgetting to use Ren and 6, which is fine. No block. 3 mana available to them. Should pick up the Prismatic Vista. I don't know if they're aware that that's in the graveyard. Decides to shoot a Thopter instead. Okay. All right, we hit a land drop. Let's go ahead and start with a combat step here. Let's go ahead and just attack them for the 2 with Seasoned Pyromancer. Sack and creates a token. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Thopter. This way they're forced to block here. One, two, three, 4. We'll play Karn. We're gonna make a dude. Make a dude. Pass turn. We got a 4/4. Alright. I got plenty of things that kill us still. 2 Bring to Light's Assassin's Trophy. Right? No, they fired off that Assassin's Trophy. 2 Bring to Lights. Still hanging with our opponent. Still hanging with them. I assume Karn's gonna go. Bite the dust. Attacks me for 6. We'll just take 6 apparently. Looking for Skred to take care of Niv. Does pick up their Prismatic Vista, so they're good to go. They've got all these spells as well. Thought seizes my anger away. Sounds good. End step. We'll activate Scrying Sheets to get past any lands we may have. Take that land. Okay. Another land off the top. So we're pretty much dead on board here. Let's go ahead and take a reveal and see if they'll give me something real nice, or if we hit only good cards here. Seasoned Pyromancer's Snow-Covered Mountain. Let's go ahead and activate. See if I can hit a relic or something to cantrip with. I hit another Scrying Sheets. Apparently the top of my library was just all sorts of goodness. We're looking for a Skred here. There's my Skred. Well, let's do it this way. Just see if they want to interact with my construct here. I presume they will. They can pitch the land they had, Abrupt Decay, then Uptick. So we're going to just F6 here. I think we're basically dead on board. Kaya's will sack Seasoned. Force the block as well. So they have Helix to face plus the 6 damage here. We'll see if that's how they want to finish us off here. I presume that is what they're going to do here. All right, so game 2. We're going to bring in probably Glorybringers, this Blood Moon, possibly this Chandra. I don't know if there's anything else I want to bring in, really. Blood Moon in the Karn main deck is going to be decent against the 5-color deck, but not game-breaking. That was a good catch. You guys didn't see it, but that was a good catch. So Blood Moon and Glorybringers plus probably this Chandra. Ditching Anger the Gods. Could probably ditch like a pair of Lightning Bolts. Even though Lightning Bolt would help us finish the game, the Skreds and a couple Lightning Bolts is probably just better. Let's take one Karn out, the Scion one, and put one Bolt back in. This Karn, although it does help us end the game, hiding behind a bridge isn't an unreasonable thing to be doing. 2 Glorybringers, 2 Chandras, 1 extra Blood Moon. Seems good. Seems good. Anything else? Don't need Wear and Tears. We have Karn to shut down Astrolabe. Anger Gods, Dragon's Claw. We have the one of Torpor. We're going to get that off of a Karn as well. Stops their engine pretty nicely. I think we're good. I think we're good. We know what we're against. Looking for Blood Moon immediately or one of our Planeswalkers probably. Go away sideboard. I would love to play first. I'll keep this. I'll keep it. I would prefer like a Seasoned Pyromancer or something, or hitting a few lands here, but we'll take what we got. Blood Moon in hand. Start with this Relic, which is nice. It keeps the Wrenn and 6 in check if that's the way they're going to try to get to their 5/6 mana. Wooded Foothills here. Cracks it immediately. I'm presuming something with black and going to Thoughtseize me. They could also get a basic and just slam an Astrolabe as well. That's what they do. All right, so we have a basic forest to deal with and an Astrolabe. That's fine. Blood Moon looking a little bit weaker. Picking up our second Chandra out the entire deck is an absolute feels bad. We might consider cantripping this to make sure that I'm hitting my 4th land on time. It is a consideration here. Draw step in main phase for our opponent. Pillar. That card's fine to see for us. All right, I'm not going to pop the Relic. We're just going to slam a Blood Moon. Slam the Blood Moon. Floating. We'll hope it's Assassin's Trophy. Might be Abrupt Decay, though. Abrupt Decay it is. Opponent's still got their mana. Flooded Strand. This would be the time to play a Wrenn and 6, because then they can pick up their Flooded Strand again, because I've tapped out. Is there a case for maybe doing Blood Moon later? I don't know. If this is Teferi, it doesn't make any sense. This looks like Teferi. Maybe it's Euro. So if we would have waited, they slam it to Teferi. They're probably going to bounce my... They might bounce my Relic. They don't. That's fine. All right. Well, I guess I'm slamming Karn here. Slam Karn. Let's go ahead and down tick. Let's look for an artifact. I'm going to go ahead and get the Liquid Metal. This threatens enough that they might have to Thoughtseize it, and then I can go get like a Torpor before they get up to enough here. The Teferi can obviously bounce the Torpor, so we'll have to see if we can maybe do Pithing Needle then. We'll see. We'll see. This is Helix target right now. This is the only downfall to the line we've taken here, is if they have exactly Helix. Can't make black, so you can't Thoughtseize me right now. Floating green, another Astrolabe. Okay. Looks like I'm going to get the turn back here, which is really good. We'll see if that plays in our favor here. Take the Flooded Strands. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try to just slam Liquid Metal. They could Helix in response, but if this lands, then we're looking fairly good here. Let's take them off the pillar here. At least that's the intention. Floats black mana. Kill the pillar here. Grab that land before we get whatever this spell is. Blue, black, white. Blue, black, white. Kaya's Guile. One and gain some life. Lose their creature card. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Astrolabe here to draw naturally. Skred's not too bad. I'm gonna Skred right now just to get rid of the creature. Keeps Karn at 4, which is healthy against the Helix. Opponent's got just essentially Teamer colors. Bounces Liquid Metal. It's almost just worth it to slam Chandra next. Here's Euro. I'm going to attempt to ramp, it appears. This is probably a great time to pop a Relic. We have red mana. Astrolabe. Chugging along. Chugging along. I can take them off white here, which is probably my next option. We'll pop a Relic. Get a Lightning Bolt. Land drop. Replay Liquid Metal. Let's take them off of white, and then we'll take them off green next. Gonna get rid of Teferi. I don't think I'm gonna bash in. I'm gonna use Scrying Sheets here. We're in a great chokehold here for our opponent. Keeping them off their lands. I think it's time for our opponent to concede this. Decides to play another Euro here. Blood Crypt. Puts it into play tapped. I'm going to play this game out. Just to see if they have another win condition. I'm actually not going to play my Chandra next turn. Not going to play anything. Let's take them off black here. And let's boot up Frostwalk Bastion. We'll go ahead and swing. Pass turn. Black is a bit dangerous. It opens up Abrupt Decay and Assassin's Trophy. Breeding Pool. Tapped. So I'm pretty happy with just the Frostwalk Bastion as my win condition right now. I don't think there's any real reason to rush anything else here. Alright, opponent does give up, noticing the clock and needing the time. So it's pretty easy here. We pick up the bolts, we just kill the Breeding Pool, we swing for 2. We rinse and repeat this as many times as we need to until we win the game. Alright. Keep this. Let's see if we can't get a W here. Taking this game 3 just like we did with our Infect player. Oh, this is not a keepable hand, is it? Singleton land, Astrolabe, 2 draws, 3 draws. We're on the draw. 3 draws to hit a land, but then I need to do 4 draws then to hit my 3rd land. It's cute, but we'll be disciplined. Oh look, it's literally the same hand. Look at this hand. It's identical. We're going to mulligan this one as well. This one's awful. This is a bit better because it stops Astrolabe, and then if we had the Blood Moon like we did before, then I could ditch like the Chandra, but we're going to go ahead and mulligan twice here. Oh, look. Third time mulligans. Third hand to look at, and we are still seeing 2 lands thus far. Let's mulligan this one too. All right, I guess we're going to keep this one. We're going to get rid of Chandra. We're going to get rid of a Skred. I guess I'll get rid of a Karn and hope for the best. Hope for the best. Well, if it's Triome, that's always a good sign for us. Let's go ahead and play Astrolabe. Let's draw before they get to steal that away. Drawing our land. We're good. We're good. Now we just need to avoid like an Abrupt Decay. Polluted Delta. This could easily be Renin 6 at this point. Blood Crypt still could be Renin 6. We have the Sultai land here. And it's Renin 6. Alright, our Relic looks a little bit decent here. Currently looking at Blood Moon taking care of what my opponent's doing. Down goes Relic, pass turn. We'll see if we can get this Blood Moon down. Seasoned Pyromancer could take on the Renin 6. Depending on if they keep things open here. Abrupt Decay-like mana. Well, in response, I'll draw my card. We hit our land. Looks like I am going to be Blood Mooning. Polluted Delta. They should go get a basic. Island is what they should probably get here. We're going to probably see Breeding Pool, though. My opponent has no fear. I like that. Excellent. Swamp. Thought sees me. Do it. Do it. End me. Nothing. Alright. Can you beat a Blood Moon? Good luck, opponent. Good luck. Seasoned Pyromancer is an excellent follow after this. Although it won't generate tokens, it can at least keep Renin 6 in check. We have red-black to beat. They don't have too many red-black cards that I'm aware of. Land down. Let's go ahead and season. Let's draw 2 cards. I can end step the Bolt, and I can actually play the second Blood Moon as well, just in case this Blood Moon disappears. We're at 7. Let's go. Woo! We will end step this Bolt to keep that Renin 6 a little more in check than up at 7. Alright, attack the Renin 6 here. We're going to go ahead and play Pia Kirin. We're going to take a little bit of a risk here that our Blood Moon's safe for 1 extra turn. It appears that is the case. Astrolabe is a dangerous card right now, but they don't appear to be getting that one. They can only play 1 or 2 of them. We do lose one of these to the Renin 6. Not too concerned there, though. Let's go ahead and send all of them at Renin 6. Just want my bases covered. Don't want to have to use anything here. We're going to go ahead and toss another Blood Moon. We are opening ourselves up to a Maelstrom Pulse, but I don't think they run too many of those. We'll see. We'll see. We're now going to do 5 damage a turn, and at some point it can throw Astrolabe or this Thopter at our opponent. So it is a 3-turn clock, even though they are at 16. I think we might have this one. Blood Moon taking it down. There you go. We got it. Match 2 in the books. Astrolabe drawing into a snow-covered mountain, into then Chandra. Yeah, that was good. We got there. Got there. 1-2 against Infect, 2-1 against 5-color Bring to Light New. Traz, it was a spicy draw. All right, match number 3 found here. Playing Big Red Skred. Prison in Modern. We are against Gandalf the Grey. We are 1-1. My opponent's 2-2 apparently. MTG bot figuring its way out. Removal to 4 drops. Blood Moon? Sure, let's try. We also have the draw. Let's see how this one goes. This Blood Moon looks terrible now. Shriekhorn. This Blood Moon looks reasonable now. Relic? No relic, but we do get an Astrolabe. Let's go ahead and do this. We're against Dredge. City of Brass, Cathartic Reunion. Astrolabe draws. We hit a snow-covered mountain. This Blood Moon's not terrible here, as long as they don't get going. Prized Amalgam, Golgari Thug. They're good to go. Dredging. We have 2 Prized Amalgams. Bloodstain. We have a Salvage into play tapped. No follow-up. We did not hit our Relic, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and Mind Stone past turn. They don't have another Dredger here. They might have like a Cathartic Reunion or something. Play this tapped. Shriekhorn tapped here. Bloodghast. Extra land. Casting what appears to be Cathartic Reunion. Ditching Golgari Thug plus probably some other Dredger here. Cathartic Reunion. Draw 3 cards. We have a Golgari Thug here. We need to avoid a Narc Amoeba. It's a lot of things going on. It's a lot. Alright, so I don't have a Tormod's Crypt. We're going to get a few Prized Amalgams back here. Trying to think what's the best course of action here. Creeping Jail nails us for a little bit of damage. They're at 30 cards remaining. We're going to bolt something at end step. Probably just one of these Prized Amalgams. Alright, so what are we doing here? Sideboard-wise, we have Dragon's Claw, Bridge, Liquimetal, Pithing Needle, Torp Orb, Walking Ballista. None of that really does anything. I basically need probably an Anger. Right now, they actually don't have double red, so playing Blood Moon enables this. It's not something I want to do. We have a Stinkweed we got to deal with here in a moment. Bloodghast. What is the best play here? I'm wondering if it's Pia or if it's this Karn. We could attempt to get the bridge too. We could play Pia Kirin and chump until we can get bridge down. May not be a bad idea. This Karn could also make something that blocks. Blocks a 3/3 pretty nicely. I'm kind of liking that play. I know we can get hit twice in the air, but next turn this could get kind of interesting. Because this only goes to 3. We make a 3/3, and that 3/3 can block Prized Amalgam pretty nicely. We're at 17. We're not in fear of a Bloodghast coming in hastily either. Next turn I can Pia Kirin and then make maybe another if they don't go after this. If they kind of go after it with everything, maybe I just let Karn die and use it as an absorption of the damage. And then I get Pia Kirin. This becomes a 5/5. That seems pretty decent. If they ignore this, try to go to my face or something here, maybe I even still take the 5 damage, make a second one, play Pia Kirin, and try to race them. Yeah, they send everything, so we obviously don't block. There's no reason to. That just gained us 5 life. I'll take it. I'll take it. Sounds good. Bloodghast down here. Now they have that red mana, Prized Amalgam. Blood Moon's looking a little bit more interesting to stop black in the future. We're going to do Ox things. I think I just need as many chump blockers as possible. It's looking like what we need to do here. This Ox doesn't have trample, right? No, it doesn't. Good. 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 Alright, Ox down. Prized Amalgam going to come back here. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Left an extra Ox here. Stinkweed's left as well. Boy. Narcomoebas, I see. Double Creeping Chill, I see. What's funny is we're running 4 Relics main. It's a shame we didn't hit any of those. Double Creeping Chill. Okay, I'm at 11. 2 prized amalgams coming back. Sorry, two trigger. No, 2 prized amalgams coming back. Just over the course of 2 turns. Alright. Let's go ahead and play a Pia Kirin. More blockers here, and I now have a Skred. Alright. 5/5 is just going to have to be on chump blocking duty. Extra prized amalgam here. We'll have 6 through to their turn. Okay, so I can block one, I can block another, I can chump, and I can shoot, and I can take 4 this turn. I'm going to go to 7, it appears. We'll go to 7. They've already used 3 Creeping Chills, so I'm at a virtual 4. There's a Bloodghast. A virtual 4. Alright. Block. Chump. 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 Shoot that one. Generally speaking, I need an anger. I do have 2 main. Could hit one of those angers. Might be cycling Mind Stone here. Stinkweed's just played out. Anger off the top. Seasoned Pyromancer. 1, 2, 3, and go for the draw. Get a few more chump blockers. Yeah, let's do it. Looking for exactly anger plus land. Anger plus land. Let's go. I hit a relic oh so late. Let's see here. So I have the relic. I have a Skred as well. So what do I get hit? 1, 2. Chump, chump, chump. Shoot. Hope for no land. Life from the loam. 1, 2, 3. What if I eat the graveyard right now to draw 1 more card? Because I could still hit a land. What if I do that? Chump, 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 take 2, 3, 4, 5, go to 2. They can't cast Creeping Chill. We stop the Bloodcasts. They'd have to have a land plus that. That might be worth it. They know I'm bringing Relic in, right? Let's go for the win. Why didn't we Skred the Ox? Oh, we just drew this. We Skredded something else. The Ox ends up letting them do more of the draws and kills us faster. I'm gonna hit our land here. Come on, land. Double Skred. Okay. Alright, so they have enough now to cast the Creeping, which is really upsetting. We're obviously chumping out here as best as we can. So now we're dead to the Creeping draw, even if I draw an anger here. Stinkweed. Just give me the anger off the top. Let's do it. Astrolabe gives me another draw edit. Suppose I'll take that draw. I'll take it. We're this deep already. Let's go all the way. Astrolabe. 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 Draw me that anger right here. Draw me that anger. Alright. They got us. But no, we didn't want to put the Ox back in because the whole drawing and everything would be really weird. Wow, they fetched too. They had another land. I bet they have that creeping chill. I bet they do. Alright, so anger comes in here. Maybe a Torp Orb. Maybe a Torp Orb. I don't know. So anger's in for sure. Blood Moon can come in. Torp Orb. I don't know. I sort of want the Glory Bringers. I sort of want this Chandra. This Chandra's not very good in this matchup. Honestly, the Karn Sign of Urza is not very good either. But nor is like some of this just like spot removal. If anything, the Skreds are a bit awkward here. Nothing's usually big enough that I have to worry about killing it more within a bolt. And we're bringing in the anger. We want more of the board wipe and remove from the graveyard than spot removal here. This would open up 5 for a Chandra plus a Glory Bringer. Glory Bringer being our finisher. It's not a bad idea. Taking 1 Karn Scion out for an extra Glory Bringer. Problem is we're shifting the curve up, so then Bridge becomes hit or miss. But you know what? Sometimes you've just got to play to the top end of the deck. Hope to draw all the relics. We have 4 of those. That's why we have no graveyard hate in the sideboard. Draw some of those, ramp up, win the game. This hand doesn't do that. Lightning Bolt, that's all I can play. We're on the play. Go mulligan. Oh, look, our top end. 1 land. What's going on? Mulligan. Look, 1 land. Get rid of these 2. Is this a good hand? If I hit a second land, it gets interesting. Sure. This is a frustration keep. This is a frustration keep. Having mulled so many times this league already and seen the amount of lands that I have just feels bad. All right, Astrolabe here. We'll take our draw pass turn. Hey, look, a land. We're going to see if this Blood Moon can carry us a little ways here. And by a little ways, I mean the full entire field in front of us. Treecorn. Relic off the top would be nice. Otherwise, I'll be playing a Mind Stone. Hitting a land is okay, too. Play our Mind Stone, pass the turn. They're going to get a chance with Treecorn. Cathartic Bloodstained Mire to the bin. Nothing useful yet. Upkeep stop, and does it again. Hitting Salvage and Wooded Foothills. Now, Salvage at least does a little bit. They'll probably grab that. Stinkweed Imp to the yard. All right. Bloodstained Mire. They might Dredge here with light, or so they might use light from the loam here. Bloodstained Mire goes and gets a basic mountain. Cathartic Reunion. Cast a Narcomoeba. That can't be good. We're going to slam a Blood Moon here. Because that's about all I've got going on. 1, 2, play Mind Stone. 1, 2, 3. This does shut off my Frostwalk Bastion, but it shuts off pretty much everything my opponent could cast here. We need the Stinkweed not to hit something too completely broken here, and we need the Treecorn not to as well. If we do that, we're in great shape. Treecorn hits Stinkweed and Bloodghast. So if my opponent has a land, they'll get a Bloodghast. Not the end of the world. And the Stinkweed hits another pair of Narcomoebas. No prized amalgam, though. Considering where we were at the beginning of this, after our mulls, I'll take what we've gotten here. Looking decent. Probably looking at 3 Narcomoebas and a Bloodghast. Looking for that anger. We may cycle Mind Stone here. Considering that the Bloodghast is now in play, I'm definitely tempted to do the Mind Stone. We could wait a turn as well because we're expecting Stinkweed to potentially hit a few more things. 1 damage him. Oh, oh. That's a good way to cycle. Ow, ow. We're going to do it off this. We're going to keep all of our mana for right now. Cycle. Cycle. I'll play the other relic. Oh yeah, there they are. Alright, now I'm going to get hit for 5, so we need to find an answer to what's on board. However, that was not bad. Executor, what's up? How you doing? What's up, Squirmit? 5 damage. We're down to 14. Not going to cycle the relic. I can cycle the Mind Stone. And let's go ahead and cycle the Mind Stone. This is obviously putting us a little bit lower than we would with a Chandra, but I keep apparently hitting lands. I wonder if it's time to just cycle the relic here and try to hit the Anger to kill these. Wonder how long I keep this relic for. It's probably just not worth it to keep it anymore. If they get another Shriekhorn, it's a little awkward, but I do need to clear this. If I get it by bolts, it's awkward. Only on the Bloodghast, not the Narcomoebas. Let's go ahead and cycle. We need to find the way to stop everything that's happening here. I need to dig for answers. We're going to dig for answers all the way. All right. We're a decent amount of cards down here. From Landscrew to Flood. Oh yeah. We don't use that. We should make an emote that is a little Landscrew because we get that all the time. All right. Well, we're on a 2-turn clock looking for something here. All right, Lightning Bolt is something. I probably shoot it on the Bloodghast because then it makes it a 3-turn clock. We have to do it in combat, though. This is why the Skreds and the blood, other things don't matter here. They played their land drops. So that's nice of them. Appreciate that, opponent. The most awkward thing here is to draw a Anger next when I could have killed a Narcomoeba, and then if I angered them, then we would get rid of the Bloodghast completely. We're just playing Ox. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh gosh, help me. Please stop. Please stop. It's an Ancient Dredge. Anger. 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 So we have 2 Bloodghasts in the yard here. I need them to whiff on lands. I obviously can't take this because they've got me dead on board. So Anger away. Hope that the Bloodghasts don't kill us. We're going to play this Blood Moon and pass turn. Need to make sure they don't hit something where they could dredge a life from the loam. All in you, opponent. You got the land? If you get the land, you're hitting us for 4. That hits us for 3. We're almost dead. We're almost dead. They could dredge into a few of those. That is something they could do. They have a Thug here. Dredge for 4. We have a life from the loam. Dredge for 3. We have 7. We have a Confligate. I didn't even see that here. Oh, gosh. I think we're dead. I didn't even see that card because it wasn't there at game number 1. Oh. No. Did I pop the relic too fast? I don't know. I don't know. By the way, if they got anything into play, I would have had the Chandra, and then apparently I was just going to draw lands. Well, it's a bummer that we didn't see the relics game 1 since we're running so many of them. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Keep it going. Whoa. Whoa. Maybe this will be a 2-leaguer night. No, it's not. No, it's not, but it would have helped quite a bit game one. Would have helped game one. Hey, thank you for that follow. Guess I can plug my YouTube here and all my other social things. You know, those social things you can click and check out some other videos or join us on our Discords. If you're on a sub, you can hit the Discord link down in the profile below, and there's a sub-only Discord as well. We do stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Streaming Magic Monday, Wednesday, and Minecraft on Friday. Alright, look, it's Gandalf the Grey. I would like to play first. This hand is decent because it's got Anger, and we know our opponent is Dredge. So we're going to go ahead and keep this. We're not going to look for that relic because I don't want to. Because I'm frustrated. We're not going to look for that relic. We know. We know it's decent. Let's go, Gandalf. Round 2, Dredge. Not exactly the matchup I wanted to fight. But we'll give it our best shot here. Stomping Ground. Oh, don't tell me you're a different deck now. Show me that Shriekhorn. I kept the Anger for you. I kept the Anger for you. Yeah, you're still Dredge. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Chandra art. Yes. Stinkweed. Going to the graveyard. Pitching. Stinkweed. Run it back. Alright, we'll see if we ever hit our third land drop. I'm guessing we'll hit it by turn 5 when we're dead. F16 through the turn. We have no actions here. They go over a Creeping Chill with their Stinkweed. We have an Ox here as well. I believe they can fire off this Ox. So top deck land here would be really good, especially if they get a whole bunch of things into play. We'll see. Ox can exile everything. Cathartic Reunion's their choice. Stinkweed, Stinkweed to the bin. Creeping Chill is milled over from Dredge number 1. Creeping Chill is on Dredge number 2. No Narcomoebas. Triple life from the Loams. I see an Ox over there. I see a Bloodghast. We're at 11. We might die. Land drop, please. Well, I hit an Astrolabe. That allows me another chance at a land drop. We do hit it. All right. We are good to go. Oh. It is unfortunate I didn't hit the land drop because the Blood Moon would stop the life from the Loam. The life from the Loam is what they're going to dredge here. They're going to get a Narcomoeba. They're going to life from the Loam. They're going to go ahead and get lands. They're going to play a land. Bloodghast. Prize Amalgam's going to come back as well. And they'll probably do Ox. Try to hit me for a bunch. And then Bloodghast. Pair of Bloodghast to attack me as well. We might be dead here. If we're not dead, they'll have pretty much nothing left in their library, and we'll get to Anger. But I think we're dead on turn 3. We'll see. Depends on if they hit a few more Bloodghasts here. Ox. Decides the Ox. Going for the kills. Going for the kills. There's a Narcomoeba. Thank goodness I have this Anger. 14 cards remaining in the library. Oh, more Narcomoebas. 9 cards remaining. Prized Amalgams. I sort of want them to play a land now, please. They didn't hit a Creeping Chill. Please play a land. Get these Bloodghast back, please. Please, don't be a fetch land. Triggers, triggers, triggers. Play a land. My only play here is to Anger the Gods, by the way. The unfortunate thing here is we will be hit for 8 the following turn anyway. I need running Anger the Gods to win this game. By the way, this thing's over here again. So you see their win next turn. Dredge life from the Loam, hit Creeping Chill, play the land, get in with Bloodghast, conflagate me. Oh, you're like a turn late, Relic. Alright, well, I'm dead on board if I don't Anger, so we're going to clearly Anger. We need them to whiff everything here, which I don't know how they whiff everything, but we can ask. Maybe they clicked the wrong thing here. Don't Dredge life from the Loam and don't kill us with the Bloodghast. One could hope. Maybe they get cute with it. Maybe they get super cute with it. If the land was early, we'd have the Blood Moon. The Blood Moon would stop the Life from the Loam. If we had the Relic early, we would have stopped probably a lot of that coming into play. If they would have had a land that last turn, the Anger would have taken care of the Bloodghasts. 6 damage worth of Bloodghast. It's 2-turn clock. They do Dredge for Life from the Loam. They cast Life from the Loam. They get lands back. They got a Forgotten Cave here as well. So they basically hit me for some damage. Oh, they're skipping to their main. Oh, they skipped their turn. Why did you do that? Relic. Why'd they skip? Yum the graveyard. No questions asked. I'm going to hold this Skred. Go ahead. Why didn't they play the land to get things into play? Why did you do that, opponent? Bloodghast. So there's a Blood Crypt down. Got Mr. Haggle. I can whack that guy off. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Looks like we're playing Seasoned Pyromancer next. Actually, Blood Moon. Blood Moon stops a lot more things. Oh, we got there. They missed. They should have clicked in, put the land into play. They didn't. Wow. Okay. Same changes here. Blood Moon, Glorybringers, Chandras. Gonna take out a pair of Skreds. I think I took them all out last time, and I think I'm gonna still do that. This Chandra is not very good in this matchup as well. Yeah, we'll do this. So Chandra, big Chandra is like another Anger, and that's why we bring her in. So we have like 2 Angers top end, 3 Angers low end, Glorybringers that can attack and remove things a little more frequently, and Blood Moons to shut off their mana base. Bridges are obtained through the Karn. I'm going to leave Karn Scion of Urza this time, instead of having like Chandra Torch of Defiance here, as just a decent artifact blocker is not a bad idea. I think we really stole that game. They should have played their card and then they'd be good, but maybe they thought I had a secondary Anger. They didn't want to put the Bloodghast into play. That's very likely what they thought. Should we board a cage? If there was anything to board, there'd be a Tormod's Crypt. Usually you just have to hit once the graveyard in the moment when you have like a Karn or something. I don't particularly like having much more than the 4 artifact or 4 graveyard pieces that we already have. If we had more, I don't know. I wouldn't feel very good. Well, this hand sucks. Let's mulligan this. This hand's interesting. Opponent's mulled to 5 here. This is kind of interesting. You know what? I'm going to keep this. I'm going to ditch the Frostwalk Bastion. Whoops, I clicked the other guy. I don't know why. I just feel like this is not bad. My opponent's mulled to 5. That's probably shouldn't be included in my thought process here, but it has already. I've hit submit and we are playing Magic, so dang. Blood Crypt shocks it in. We're going to shoot it Shriekhorn. Thoughtseize. Fine. Take Seasoned Pyromancer. It's the best card here. Beedrick. There he goes. The Pyro is in the yard. Ooh. What? What? Why are you in play? I swear I was hovering over... Whatever. Wooded Foothills. Can we get lucky for a little bit and get this Blood Moon down before things get too crazy here? I don't think so. Cathartic Reunion here. Ditching. Stinkweed, Life from the Loam. Picking back up. Stinkweed, picking back up. Life from the Loam. Oh, Narcomoeba. Two prized amalgams. What's funny is if I would have had the bolt, it could have bolted at end step, and then I'd have this relic that I would have naturally drawn. Feels really bad. So bad. Hurts. Ow. I think I've got to play the relic. I'm going to wait and see if they'll go ahead and do a stinkweed or a life from the loam here. Gonna be really greedy with my relic. KCJ, what's up? You're here. It's a narc amoeba. Do I care about this? No. Bring it. That's right, narc amoeba. Don't care. Would rather bolt one of these. No problem. Let's go ahead and bolt. All right, relic's down. All on you, opponent. What you got? It is Skred. It's the Skred prison list. Life from the loam. Picks up some lands. Can put one in if they like. Puts in a wooded foothills. Another bolt here. Another bolt. I have a feeling I just bolt this and go ahead and use the relic here. Slows them down quite a bit. Then I worry about this blood moon. They're gonna life from the loam. They usually have a basic force anyway. Let's go ahead and bolt and plan to use relic here. I'm gonna just do it immediately here. Okay. Go ahead, opponent. I'm at 16. You're at 12. Crack that wooded foothills. Stomping grounds. They have a life from the loam that they'll probably be casting here. I'll follow this with a blood moon. Karn will probably go get a walking ballista this time around. Shoot both of these down. Land drop. Bloodstain Mire. Opponent's got 4 mana. Looking relatively strong here. Bloodstain Mire cracked. Go get some basic swamp. Hey. Hey, thanks for the sub. And also welcome to stream. Get these sweet emotes all over Twitch. Thank you. Make sure I use the ones that you have access to. That's 4 of them. Which one did I miss? I missed one. Plays a Golgari Thug. What is known as Pog Charm? Pog Champ? Champ Parm? Parm Champy. We're going to play Blood Moon here, pass the turn. This shuts off the life from the loam. They get exactly 1 dredge here. Hey, look at that. Aye. Don't hit anything. 3. Oh, Creeping Chill. Oh, Conflagrant. Blah. Blah. And a Blood Gas. That's probably the best they've ever hit. Yeah, he needs spelling. I missed the rip one. That's because I don't feel like getting ripped to pieces. Oh, it's awful. It hurts so much. Can flag me for 6. Going to 2. Don't put anything outrageous. There's a life from the loam, and that's it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pia and Kieran. Doo, doo, doo. The worst thing is I have to put the Golgari Thug into the yard, but we'll give it a shot. Life from the loam Dredge, maybe? Maybe they pick up that land? They life from the loam. Oh, they had a stinkweed. They had Creeping Chill and they get us. What a bummer. What a bummer. Okay. Well, I don't think I want to change really anything here. So we'll just ship it back. Ship it back. Maybe I should have a bridge in for one of the Karns, but I'm shipping it back. Now I want it. Now I want it. I want to change my mind. Oh. What's up, Archdeacon? Oh, look, it's a relic. That's pretty good. Oh, look, one lander. I hate this deck. It's mulligan. One landers. Oh, oh, oh. Yes, keep. Continue. I don't need a Blood Moon. This hand looks great. I'm really happy now. Opponent goes to 4. That's not good. That's not good. Just don't be a Thoughtseize. I'd like to get both of these relics down. Alright. Let's go. I get to play another relic and have both relics available to me? Oh, that's great. Come on. No Thoughtseize. Bloodstained Mire. That's very Thoughtseize-like. Stomping Ground. That's not Thoughtseize-like. That's good. Shriekhorn. Alright. Those mills, how many? Top 2. Top 2? I think I'm pretty safe to do Mind Stone plus the Relic here to continue to ramp me. Ironically, I can't play my next 2 cards. Alright, so if I see anything interesting in this first group, I'll take it. And there's nothing, so we'll just chill. Maybe I'll have them misclick one of these. It's unlikely, but alright. It's a little salvage. I'm going to go ahead and hit this a few times anyway. I know that they're probably going to keep that salvage. It's a Dredge 2 card, so I'm a little bit safer. They dredge it, and they have Stinkweed and Cathartic. It's good for us. Plays another Shriekhorn. Eh. Gets a Narcomoeba off this one. Puts it into play. We have Stinkweed, Cathartic, Bloodghast, Copperline Gorge. Plays a land, gets their Bloodghast back. Pretty good. We have the Anger to deal with most of this. It's an Astrolabe. Let's do that, because I would like to draw a land. I did say a land. I didn't tell him which land. Hit him with 2 here. Pass the turn. He'll keep Stinkweed around. We have 2 Shriekhorns to beat as well. It's an interesting little dynamic here. Keeping the relics as long as possible would be the best course of action. We'll allow them to dredge Stinkweed. Hit some really good stuff there. Nothing too frightening, though. Stinkweed, 2 unknown cards in the hand. And again, we have this Anger the Gods. We can play patiently. Patience. Life from the Loam. Getting some lands back. That is fine. You may have lands. City of Brass. Attacks for 3. 17. 17 all. I'm going to go ahead and activate Scrying Sheets here. It's a little bit dangerous to do this because they could pop these off and hit some interesting stuff. We do hit an Astrolabe. That's good. Gets me the mana requirements I need to play Seasoned Pyromancer or... Let's jam an Astrolabe here. We have this Astrolabe too, so we've been good for a while now. Another land. Let's go ahead and exile 2 things. I'm not terribly concerned about them dredging Life from the Loam. We can always pop it off if we need to. I'm going to use Frostwalk Bastion to block Bloodghast if possible. I wonder if I do this. Plays a land, gets another blood gas back. We have the anger, so we can continue to play slowly here. The prized amalgams are going to come back as well. Looks like we're going to be firing off this anger next. We'll allow them to hit me for 3. Looking good. As good as it can be. Casts in a prized amalgam. Is the timer new? What timer? Use scrying sheets. We'll do it in response to prized amalgam. Oh, blood moon. That's great. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I could anger and blood moon. It's probably what we're doing here. Go ahead and grab the Forgotten Cave. Let's go ahead and anger. So I could Blood Moon here. It means they get some activations of Shriekhorn. I'm probably good to just wait. That way I can pop 2 relics off. They have 2 cards in hand. This feels like the Blood Moon doesn't do enough here. Oh, you mean on Twitch's page. Yeah, that's new. That's been there for a little bit. Yeah, you wouldn't Moon yet. I agree with you. I agree with you. I think Moon can be played next turn. So they went straight to their draw phase. We'll steal the Bloodstained Mire here. They Shriekhorn in response, which is fine because they didn't target. Oh no, they did. Yeah, fine. Take a Bloodstained. Fine, take a Bloodstained Mire. I don't care. No. Blood Moon could easily be a card that I slam here. Like, it stops the whole Life from the Loam thing. Oh, that's a good card, too. That's a good card, too. Got a Shriekhorn to deal with. Let's go ahead and pop off 2 relics here. See which cards they pick. It's pretty obvious what they'll pick. Karn's kind of a cool play here. I think it's just got to be Blood Moon, though. Blood Moon past turn. We're so close to just locking this game up. Playing Blood Moon here gets very close. So I'm going to hold. I'm not going to play Seasoned Pyromancer. 1 damage a turn is not bad. And using Karn here, I can loop relics in the future. We may be at a point where I can. They just naturally draw here. Oh no, they took the Dredge. Narcomoeba. That is a flyer that's a bit annoying to deal with, but not impossible to deal with. You may have. You may have that one. They're going to hit me for 1. We're not going to cycle Mind Stone. I need as much mana as possible. Karn, down tick, Walking Ballista feels like a good line here. Bonus Relic. Play Bonus Relic. We're still going to Karn, down tick, and Walking Ballista. But now I have their graveyard on lockdown pretty much. Clovar, what's up? How you doing? How you doing, man? What's that? A little bit of Karn action here. Now the Shriekhorn can't be activated. Nice. We're going to go get that Walking Ballista and pass turn. This way I can shoot everything down next turn and then start winning this game. What are we doing with these astrolabes in play? Splashing for white. Just kidding. It's a draw. It's a draw, and it makes Karn Scion of Urza's tokens bigger. That's what we doing. All right, mono red versus mono red. Opponent concedes the match. There we go. It was game number 3, Dredge. A repeat, back-to-back against Gandalf the Grey. Karn locks out the Scions here. And then we had the relics. Just hammering them away. We were patient. We had the Anger of the Gods. We had good cards coming. We're 2-2. Let's see if we can get this 3-2 tonight. Woo! Makes Skred better. That's true. Does that too. Snow permanents. Can be hit with scrying sheets. Synergies. Snowy here in June. Halfway through June. We're almost at the halfway point of the year. But first, we'll get a halfway point at Wednesday. The man needs to become one with a Broodmoth combo. I don't think I know that one. Brood Star. I know, but not Broodmoth. Right? Brood Star, the star affinity for artifacts thing. Size of artifacts. No. That's just a sweet feature that we end up causing our opponents to disconnect. It's called they don't like playing against Blood Moon. Alright, 2 lands on the draw, Blood Moon in hand, Seasoned Pyromancer, 2 lands. Yeah, it's probably the best thing I've ever seen. 2 lands. 22 lands in the deck, Astrolabes, Mind Stones. Yeah, I'll take it. Leyline, Blood Moon's gonna be good. Alright, don't fetch a basic, please. Don't know me, opponent. I am just a wandering crazy person. Cool, Bogles. Confirmed. Great card. Great card. Alright, so we have the wrong Karn here. We have a Seasoned Pyromancer that creates chump blockers. This chump blockers. We're going to hopefully... What is this? Going to hopefully find ourselves against an opponent that will die to Blood Moon here. Don't be an Ethereal Armor. Don't do it to me. No Ethereal. Just move on. Look the other way. Alright, double Griff's Boon. We got a 3-1 flyer. We got to get to Pia Kier Nalar. It's going to be a long road. Turn 3, looking for that land. Need it. Seasoned Pyromancer or this Blood Moon coming down. Probably Blood Moon to stop Rancors and other things. Ethereal Armor. 7 damage coming through. Uh-oh. We actually have to hit our land now. Seasoned Pyromancer's a higher priority. We miss. We miss and we'll have to discard. We probably go ahead and concede here. There's nothing that I can really stop 2 attacks with, so... to prevent showing any information here. Not that Frostwalk Bastion's played in many things. There's our land. It's 1 deeper. 1 deeper. Okay. Blood Moon, great. Anger, pretty decent. Wear and Tears are pretty fun, too. Chandra's okay. Possible option. Bad cards. Skred. Bad. Take a relic out too. Slam these cards in. Hope for the best. Let's go. I could probably play one of these bridges as well. We won't worry about it. We won't worry about it. Ow, this hand is... Alright, I'll keep it because I have Karn here. Karn goes and gets the good stuff. Goes and gets the good stuff. Maybe they'll still play Leyline because I should have... If I had Bolt in hand, what you do is you concede, but you slam it. There we go. Perfect. Good job, opponent. Keeping that card in the deck. Good job. Astrolabe down. Looking for lands. Basic planes. No Boggle turn 1. Sounds good. Hitting the lands. Alright, we're good for Seasoned Pyromancer number 1. Horizon Canopy. Still the reason your shop doesn't like you playing. Alright, let's play a Seasoned Pyromancer here. We're going to ditch Seasoned Pyromancer and Pia Kieran, I think. I kind of want to hold 2 Karns for good reasons. Plus, this gives me creatures on the battlefield. And my opponent hasn't played any creatures, so we'll do this. Look at this! Oh, we hit a wear and tear. This is great! Alright, Karn downtick, go get Liquid Metal. I have no idea. Other than they thought I was gonna smack them around with some damage to the face. Maybe that's what they thought. Go ahead and path this. Path it. Yes. Ramp me. Good stuff. Looking pretty good. We're gonna get a Karn down, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know what they kept. That's a good draw too. We'll play Karn down tick, pass turn. Torp Orb, or not Torp Orb, Liquid Metal in hand. And if they are so bold to kill this, I can relic it away and do it again. This is looking decent here. Look at that. I don't even need bridge, opponent. Your worst nightmare is about to come true. Let's attack for a couple points of damage past turn. Ooh. Ah. I'd like to take this green off before they do get a Boggle. Temple Garden here. Shocks it in. Interesting, interesting, interesting. How does it stand in the current meta? It does okay. It's not doing anything crazy. Let's attack. See what happens. Maybe they'll block with one of these. They don't. Well, it's worth a try. I kind of want to make this a artifact. Just, you know, see what happens. Go ahead and destroy the Rancor. That goes back to hand. Not too worried about that. We're going to go ahead and anger the gods. And we'll play Liquid Metal Coating. We're going to eat Temple Garden. And pass the turn. I mean, that seemed like a decent turn. We're currently 2-2, if that gives you any hint at how we're doing. Not saying it's doing the best, but it's doing things. It's doing things. We're gonna bring one bridge in here. We're gonna get rid of something. Probably a relic. Let's go. All right. A lot of 3-2s. This is another one. Whether it will be my 3-2 or my opponent's 3-2. Does the same thing to equipments? Heck yeah. Yeah, Squirm it. You can detach like KCJA saying you can definitely detach them. That's why I was sitting there thinking about it. But I wanted to use the wear and tear section of the card. I mean, this is pretty decent. We get the wear and tear again. Seasoned Pyromancer dig. Let's do it. Let's do it. I like the wear and tear and the Astrolabe in hand. The relic's a bit weak here. It'll be used as a cantrip. Horizon Canopy and a Boggle. A Boggle. Oh. That's a couple relics. I don't need a couple relics here. Okay, we have a Mind Stone as well. So we're going to be playing a Mind Stone plus a relic this coming turn. Or maybe Mind Stone plus a Tear. Ethereal Armor. Followed by a Runkor. The 5/3. Oh my gosh. Let's play a Mind Stone, leaving up Wear and Tear past turn. That way I can Season Pyromancer next. It's bad that they have 2 on here. Then the Daybreak Coronet. Oh my gosh. Why are you playing that? Why are you playing that? That's awful for us. Man, I could take the damage here. So I could take the damage here, puts me to 10, and then I could wear and tear. The Torp Orb making more tokens might not be a bad idea. I'll probably need it. Can I go to 10? They have 2 cards here. Let's be greedy. I need to get rid of the Torp Orb. Season Pyromancer is just too strong not to probably be playing that. Which means here I'm only playing the Fuse. I theoretically could leave him with Ethereal Armor. Oh, that's even better now. What's Anger? That was a really good draw. I don't care if the Rancor goes back to hand. Have at it. Oh, that was a good draw. Woo! Oh. Wait a minute. I just killed this. Why is he back? Okay, so I can safely now put a relic down. Can I put a second one down? No, I need to be able to wear and tear here. Where's the Chalice on 1? Griff's Boon. And we're going to Rancor up here. Okay. Problem is it's now Flying Trample. I think I have to get rid of the Griff's Boon here. I take an extra point of damage. Let's go ahead and Fuse. Target. Target. Let's make white and red. But now I get the Torp Orb. We're going to draw. The Rancor's kind of difficult to get rid of anyway. We'll see how we do here. Oh. Oh, Blood Moon. Oh, yes. 1, 2. I didn't use Relic. I'm not worried about using Relic right now. I guess I should be, because this could come back eventually. Mind Stone here into Season Pyromancer. Getting rid of Relic, Mind Stone. Passing turn with these. Okay, so next turn here, it looks like we're going to play Karn or Blood Moon. If they don't do anything too crazy, it might be a Blood Moon. We'll see if they have enough here to get through to us. Daybreak Coronet would be rough. Stony Silence is rough. A Blood Moon behind this should be okay. I'm going to play Blood Moon first to shut them off of green. I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn. I have a Season Pyromancer and I have a Karn. Looking okay so far. Now, Daybreak Coronet's not a problem. Oh, Basic Forest. Pretty good. Now I'm going to play Karn's Scion of Urza if I can draw a land here. I don't. Seasoned Pyromancer, get rid of Chandra, Karn Great. Use Karn Scion to make things so big, smack them around. It's probably the right play here. Stony Silence is a rude card. It's alright though. I'm going to make more tokens here. I hit my lands. Looking good. Alright, so Karn Scion's going to make the big boys. Woo. Go ahead, opponent. I like this line. It seems good. This could get returned here. It's the scariest thing right now. Scary. Karn Scion. Let's make a dude. Make a dude, and I think we're going to attack for some damage. I want to make this a 2-turn clock. We have a 5/5 here. I can attack with... Let's assume they have 2 paths in hand. If they put Gryphs up here, this just makes it a flying 4/1. That's fine. Currently at 14. Probably can do this to hit them for 6. Let's keep one more back. Since they have trample. Here comes the path. Path 1 as mentioned. Cool. This is feeling okay because then if they path this, we have kind of enough back here that I don't think they can get me. Currently at 11, we have Karn Scion. Stony Silence trying to do its best thing here. Land drop makes it a flyer, but they don't want to attack. Do we have it? Did we go 3-2? Paying costs. Hyena Umbra. We're a 4-2 striker. 4-2 first striker. Land drop. These would be 6/6s now. I have no Seasoned Pyromancer. Let's make another dude. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It would be lethal. These are first strikers though. Probably just swing with the construct here and pass turn. It's 2 turns after the second construct here. I don't think there's any reason not, or to force too much more here. Plains and Daybreak Coordinate, I think, gets them out of this. We get the GGs. It was a close one. Whoop, buddy. Little Skred Red Prison here in Modern. Taking down Bogles. Took down Infect. Those are 2 fast decks without Chalice. There's your 3-2 record there. Getting the chest back in our play points. This is the list. Take a look at it. It's in the deck, exclamation deck in Twitch, or description down below on YouTube. Having some good luck here with this list. I'm enjoying it. I think Blood Moon is definitely good in the meta still, but maybe it's not worth that 4th one. I don't know. We kind of go back and forth. This list specifically runs Chandra, Torch of Defiance, where the other list ran Koth, and this one runs a 4th Seasoned Pyromancer instead of the 3rd Anger main board. The other thing is that there was some sideboard cards that we kind of switched. We've brought in Glorybringers, which haven't done anything so far. We do have that Anger and the Blood Moon. Part of me kind of wants another type of Anger effect. We did drop at least 1 Dragonclaw. I know that was one thing we dropped. That's the list. Big Red Skred Prison in Modern. There you go.